My bad, y'all. Let's start that again.
Do something else! Do something else! That's it! That's all we want!
What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No! The girls are fighting!
Do something! Do something! Do something else!
What is the tea? What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No! The girls are fighting!
Now check that.
And the girls have definitely been fighting. Welcome to episode 217 of another Everything and Then Some podcast on another Talk Your Shit Tuesday. I am just Jared with
The Lucky Laugh.
Welcome.
Get it right now. I know that's right. Listen,
How
Clearly.
y'all feeling?
clearly.
Did y'all miss us? It's been a week. The numbers went crazy last week. Shout out to y'all.
Y'all did that.
Y'all definitely did that. It was
Y'all
a little
fucking
ghetto.
did that.
We apologize for our extra lateness, but hey, shit happens when you're not in control of everything. But we'll get there.
And y'all know how I am.
We'll get there. But thank you for coming to talk some shit with us tonight. So we gonna get right into it. How have you guys week been?
It was good. I don't think I did anything. I went to brunch Sunday. Didn't
Just
do nothing
brunch with
Saturday.
the missus?
Brunch with the missus, yeah. 7-Eleven.
Oh, nice.
Or no, I'm sorry, 411 Lounge in
What was
Bedford.
that?
It's the same.
Okay.
Just as ratchet. Salmon was just as dry. Eggs were just as good. Drinks were just as expensive.
Yeah,
It's just,
sound about right.
it's a vibe. I seen this one chick that I thought was another chick,
Uh-huh.
and I think she told her man on me as if I was trying to flirt with her. But the
Oh.
missus was in front of me, I legit thought that this woman was this other woman.
They
and
be
she
wanting
was-
your attention so bad.
right. I'm like, I don't want you.
Not a gas
Girl, I
station.
don't like nothing
No,
light
not the gas
skin.
station. Not the gas station.
I don't like nothing light skin, bald headed. None of that. Like, cause she had a nice fade. Don't get me wrong. She was
bald headed.
yeah, like she was cold. Don't get me wrong, thick like I like them, but I don't do light skin. I like hair. And she was thick, but she wasn't thick enough for me.
Gotcha.
So she done told her big brolic fucking man on me as if he was gonna step to me or some shit. I'm like, nigga, I don't want your bitch. We could have had a man-to-man conversation.
Yeah, like nah,
Man to man.
That
That nigga was brolic. That nigga was huge. And he had on
That's a bar.
a fucking baseball jersey.
I want you, bitch.
I don't want your bitch with your brolic ass. Both of y'all can
I did
just-
nothing this week except for work. Shout out to the big little cousin, little Reggie. Today's his birthday. He had a cousin game night with us and his friends. It was lit. I forgot what's the S word? One syllable. What's that called? What's the proper name for a one syllable word?
For what?
No, a one syllable word. What's the proper name for it? It begins with an S. Opposite begins with the O, not an S.
What is
it
going on
synonym?
right now?
No, because you know how cash is just one word. It's just that one cash app. That's two different syllables.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot what it was.
There's no other name for one syllable word. Is it?
It is.
What is
She
it?
got it right. Thank you. A synonym.
That's
yes.
not a synonym. That's not what a synonym means.
Well, whatever it is, the synonym, I got it wrong. I embarrassed myself. They made me go first, and I told them, I was like, well, one, I don't know why y'all would let me go first in a game that nobody has played before. I'm more of a let me go second because I figured out what somebody else has done. Also, I didn't read that part of the rules. I just learned what we're supposed to do. Not what each dice meant. I didn't even see that part of the card because I'm one of those people. Also,
What were you playing?
I don't even remember the name of it. Don't even get me going. It was fun. But because I did so trash that first round, we lost.
Trash is a one syllable word. Okay, I'm done.
It is. But I did so terrible that first round, we lost the game, but the second game we won. Okay. And the second game was basically like a game that revolved only with like 80s and 90s R&B music. R&B and hip hop music. Easy. And like it was some of the questions were multiple choice. Other parts you would like say a phrase of the part of the song and people would have to guess it. Yeah, fantastic. We tagged ass. So, yeah.
That sounds like fun. I wish I could have
It was fun.
A game night with my family. Oh no, I'll be lying. I'll be having game nights.
Man, I want some more French fries. We got KFC to try for y'all tonight. Y'all see our chips. We got chips to try for y'all tonight.
Quite a few things to try for y'all tonight.
That will be a Facebook exclusive whenever we end this. Just run over to Facebook and y'all can see us try food and snacks.
Make sure y'all tune in at approximately between 8:30 and 9.
Yeah, well, somewhere in between there.
But it'll be immediately after this.
Immediately,
because I don't like to. Don't give me a break before. We can just power through it and leave.
Yeah,
that's me.
We shout out to Marshall with the switches.
Shout out to Marshall with the switches.
He got the camera angles going. He keep us going. So RIPs.
Oh my God, so many.
Laugh got. I know one of them. The other two Laugh got. RIP to OJ Simpson.
He should have been the last one named. That's the biggest.
Good riddance.
That's what Caitlyn Jenner said. Shit. Caitlyn
Jenner, the murderer herself, who we know for a fact legit murdered these people, said good riddance. The audacity of this white bitch.
Now check that.
She's a double-sided white privilege asshole, and that's why I can't get with Caitlyn. She knows what it feels like to be a white man and a white woman. That's like the
y'all would never.
Her.
Y'all could never.
Medusa of
Karen. Like
yeah, that shit is crazy. I told him. I'm like, she should have called herself Karen Jenner.
Yeah,
like that would have been more
appropriate.
Caitlyn.
Good riddance.
Okay, bitch. Caitlyn is very innocent. Karen. Yeah, you
murdered. You did with your car.
Ooh, and settled out of court. That's what you did. I was gonna say something, but I'm not going. It's too early and I don't.
It's a Henny night. Say it.
Shout out to the Henny.
Shout out to the Henny. It's a fantastic bottle, y'all.
Guys, I'm gonna read the numbers on this bottle because this is the best bottle of Henny I probably had in some time.
Years.
This is lot number L3333 830-28262. Play it at your lottery.
Play it.
I'm sure it's good luck.
It has to be because this bitch is smooth.
This is
like I want to drink the rest of that myself. Like yeah. Yeah,
my legs gotta be crossed.
Yeah. Who else died?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the socks. Shout out to the socks. The Dreamville
socks. Y'all was shout out to the Dreamville socks.
Y'all, I ordered a mystery box and I could not wait to open it. No, I did not do an unboxing because it didn't come in a pretty box like Beyonce stuff did. I'll put a 20 in a jar. But it came in a regular box. I ordered me a mystery box. I ordered the missus a mystery box, and I got this hoodie. I got a shirt. And I got these socks.
Right, them socks hard.
These socks.
And them some good socks. Them the good socks. Them the good socks. They comfortable. They got the right
these bitches.
Elastic grip, so you know as many times as you watch it. No, J. Cole.
These are Dreamville Festival.
J. Cole, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all go on there and get you a mystery box. It was $65. Y'all, when I break down how much all this shit would have cost.
I'm gonna have to go in there and see if they still.
This hoodie alone was like upwards of $100. Y'all know how much hoodies cost?
The good material.
Socks. The socks $15-$20.
Yeah.
And I got a t-shirt. That's about $30, $40, $45. I think that's how much t-shirts run these days. $65. I got all three of these items in this box. Y'all, go and get you a box.
Steal.
Go and get you a mystery box. And I'll be doing more mystery boxes too. I thought that was pretty dope. I need to go on Travis's website and get me a mystery box and quit playing. Yeah.
Look, EDSP mystery box coming soon.
Coming real soon. Because I called him today. I was like, we can totally do this.
We can totally do it.
We can totally do this.
Totally do it. I'm here for
The
it.
merch is coming so soon. Y'all like
Yeah.
it, taste it.
Yeah, yeah.
We gonna
Just
re
wait
up
on
on
it.
a lot of things. You
And
know,
expand.
facts are facts.
Y'all know how we do over here.
Go be great.
Who else has died?
Oh yeah. Shout out to DJ. Oh, not shout out. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Oh shit.
He got the Hennessy.
Oh shit. Shout out to him in heaven. R.I.P. to DJ Mr. C.
R.I.P.
If you
to
know,
him.
you know. He is definitely a staple in New York rap,
Mm-hmm.
and so he died of diabetes complications, and I don't think we said what O.J. Simpson died of. He died
Cancer.
of cancer. His silent battle with cancer,
Didn't know.
very silent, and I
Had
like
his
that.
Family signed
That's
NDAs
the way to do it.
before he died. That's my.
Go ahead, finish your sentence.
Y'all think y'all gonna be out here running y'all mouths
Woo.
about me
Woo.
after I'm long gone? No, sign
Absolutely
this piece
not.
of paper. You're coming to this hospital to see me. Sign this piece of paper. Keep your mouth closed. You don't get to discuss me. You ain't making no money off my name after I'm dead.
And last but
Trying
not
to go on
least,
Gail and shit. Good Morning America. O.J. Simpson was my cousin.
oh, you know how they do.
Bitch.
They come out the fucking woodwork.
Bitch.
They come out the woodwork with that bullshit. Last but not least, the Rico Wade, if you know, you know. He was founding member of Organized Noise.
Mm-hmm. R.I.P.
Co-writer of Waterfalls by TLC.
Mm.
So big deal. And he made a lot of the beats for Outkast. He produced a lot of the Stankonia album and ATLians. Like he's
Okay.
if you're from Atlanta, then you know.
Okay.
Yeah, he was
No,
big in that.
Clearly, just those things alone, he was a Atlanta legend.
Yeah, yeah. In my prayers, thoughts and prayers to all
Yes,
involved.
RP to everybody. RP to anybody else who know one that has lost a life. To anybody else in the world who has lost a life, you know, we're praying for you.
Not anybody else that lost a life. I'm praying for you. They don't hear your prayers. They in the
We don't know what happens in the afterlife, y'all.
they to the promised lands. They got
Y'all,
new
hold on,
bills to
hold
pay.
on, hold
That's
on,
what
hold
it
on.
is.
Hold on.
You want to know what happens in the afterlife? They got new bills to pay.
My client for my job has a very solid theory, and I am inclined to agree with her.
Okay, I want to hear it.
She thinks that Adam and Eve were just high in the forest of, in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were high.
That kind
So the
of.
snake and the apple is a.
Well, I've always thought that the Bible was like a very good piece of entertainment.
Yes.
Kind of like,
Literature.
let's say that religion wasn't a thing. The way that y'all go up for Harry Potter, I can totally see thousands of years from now, Harry Potter was
Being a manifesto for some people.
no niggas claiming Gryffindor and they gonna be rioting. I can totally see that.
That's a deeper conversation.
I could look. They were off for the mushrooms, the contraband, but
That's a deeper
when she
conversation.
said it, I was like, you know what? Niggas was running around frolicking in flowers naked. I could
Naked.
see somebody high doing that. And now that Marshall said they was talking to snakes and shit, I
Man.
could see somebody high
But it's
talking to
all-
a snake. But in the flip side,
Dick hard as a brick.
on the flip side,
Nature prevails.
eating something you're not supposed to eat. That's grade A high right there.
They hungry.
Oh, it's fruit. Why
They
put it there
hungry.
in the first place? That's where you have to question stuff like that. If you want to question a snake and the apple in the garden, you can just question God why he put it there.
That part. Well, all I'm saying is, I know for a fact,
Stop right there.
if I'm at home and my mom or my sister say, "Don't eat this. This is just mine,"
But why is it in the house?
sober me. They bought it for them. Sober me is not going to eat it.
So they can
High me,
Biblical meth heads is crazy.
high me, intoxicated me. I'ma eat it.
But why put it there in the first place, even if I know you can get high or not? If I know you can get high or not, I should put it nowhere near you.
I mean, well,
So-
Not for nothing.
they're buying something for themselves in their home. We all got stuff that we like.
Why infiltrate peace?
Not for nothing.
Distraction.
They didn't have no newspaper to tell them, hey, don't y'all go eating that fruit over there.
God told them.
God told them to eat the fruit.
But why
God
gotta
told
put
them
it
not
there?
to eat the fruit. He made it forbidden. That's
But
why
why
it was a
put it there,
forbidden
though?
fruit.
Why put it there?
It was the tree of knowledge.
So was it a bad thing to eat?
According to them, according to the people.
God,
So
according
it's
to
not
the
God.
Bible.
I don't think knowledge is evil, but too much knowledge is.
So was the apple too much knowledge, or was it knowledge?
It was complete knowledge.
Or is ignorance really
So is
bliss?
that too
Or
much?
ignorance is bliss.
Yo, I'm not doing this with y'all.
Okay.
You
We
don't
got-
think ignorance is bliss? I think ignorance
Oh,
is bliss.
absolutely. I love
I'm
not
team-
knowing.
Look, y'all.
I know that I know too much. That's why I worry so much.
Judge.
That's why
me
my anxiety
all
is
you
up
like.
every fucking day because I know too much. I
Judge
would love
me
to
all
be
you
ignorant.
like the people in the comments, the people watching. I stand 10 toes down on if I am in a relationship. If you are cheating on me, please don't let me find out, and please never tell me. I would like to continue living in my happily ever after bliss if that's what I am in. And when it's time for me to learn and figure it out, I'll figure it out on my own.
When I used to cheat, that's exactly what I would do. Like I would cheat, but then I would stop cheating.
Baby.
And my partner was none the wiser, and I would make sure that she would be none the wiser because I don't want her to figure it out. Yeah, I just had some fun, but it was just some fun, and now that is over. I'm cool. You don't need to find out. It will hurt you. And
Got it out
now,
my system.
right now, I don't. It doesn't. It's not. I don't know. Yeah, don't tell me either. Matter of fact, if you wanna stop, if you need time to cut your other bitch off, just hurry that up so we can go back to being happy. He about to get on my nerves today.
These French fries been calling my name. I tried to wait.
Jesus Christ. This production is also brought to you by KFC.
I told y'all we got chicken, so I got because on DoorDash right now they have a deal going on. If you spend $10 or more, you get a free saucy chicken.
Yes. Yep.
So I was like, well,
So you can get like 3.
They got 4 different flavors. Well, technically they have 5. They didn't have the Korean barbecue on DoorDash when I ordered it. So I was like, well, shit, I'll just get the meal. The meal is $11.99, and then I'll be able to get 1 for free. So of course I got French fries.
Nigga, you could have got 2 and then 1 for free.
No, they're not. I mean, I could have because they're $7.99.
But you wanted a drink and fries. As if we ain't got food here. You could have got 15 wings.
I've never
However many
had
wings?
to drink before.
30 wings.
I've never had to drink before, so that was something else for us to try for the first time.
Y'all, it's food out the grass here.
You got it with ice. It's gonna melt by the time we try it.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that.
We also have a can of Canada Dry Fruit Splash in
Yeah.
the refrigerator to try. So I'm excited about that. Even
Stay tuned. What you want to talk about first, my friend? Because we gotta wait before we start talking about rap beef.
Yeah, because I'm in too good of a mood to be talking about these niggas. Okay. Let's get into some. First of all, let me also say that I watched the Gerard Carmichael show. Right?
Why would you do something like that?
I don't know why I would do something like that. Why? What was that? Enlighten me. I think I just, first of all, I don't know this gentleman.
He a black man that date white men.
It's very broad. So is Don Lemon. I mean, what are we saying? You married the nigga. They probably got kids. They probably about to plan
Don
adoptions and
Lemon
everything.
is a journalist who works for CNN. As soon as we saw him, we figured that he dated white men and white men only. My issue with this one gentleman who came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
You got a TV show to talk about your getting comfortable with your sexuality in the world that you're living in, and you're pandering to white men, you're dating white men, and the one black man that you have a piece of connection with, is your friend, and he basically told you off camera that he don't fuck with you like that, so you decided to ask him these questions again on camera, and he embarrassed you. I'm sick of when it comes to the
Shout out to Tyler.
Another reason I don't really particularly care for this man and his story is because when it comes to America, when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to them telling stories of LGBTQ plus community, when it comes time for them to tell those stories of the black gay man, it's always an interracial relationship. We rarely, besides Moonlight, which I know y'all to be able, that's the first thing that click in your mind, and Noah's Ark, but besides those two, when you normally see us together, it's never a black man with a black man. It's a black man with a white man. It's a black man with an Asian man.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and I want representation of gay black love. And we
Okay.
don't get that a lot in media. We don't get that a lot in movies. We don't get that a lot in TV shows. We damn sure don't get it in music. We may get it in fashion, you know, but still, that's to be accepted. Like, even on commercials, we'll see two black lesbians together before you see two black gay men together.
Shout out to the Brett and Judy.
So,
Remember when she came out 2 years ago?
yeah, so just
Waste
to
of
me,
my life.
as soon as I
Bitch,
seen
we
this
knew.
man come out of nowhere, him being some stand-up comedian,
Have you seen his
I don't care to see it because Hollywood
Tyler is
has
hilarious.
anointed you as being the next poster gay black man, and you got a white boy next to you.
Well, how else did you think he was gonna get there? Be real.
You kind of don't know where he's a plant, so I don't know.
He is a plant. I think he's a plant because I've never heard of this gentleman. I've never heard you talk about him. I've never heard anybody talk about him. He's nice looking. If it wasn't for Joe Budden talking about how he watched the first episode and how Tyler dubbed him, I never would have went back to watch.
None of us would have. And what's crazy is when the promo stuff started coming out about it, black gay Twitter, we're not watching that shit.
Y'all was rioting. Okay.
We not watching this shit because we saw.
Well, I ain't know. Ain't nobody told me not to watch it. Shit.
Because I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to give him a clout. I didn't want to give him clout. I'm sorry. There's no disrespect to him.
I watched all 3 episodes, the 3 that are out. I felt moments of, I don't know. There were some moments that I felt when he was talking about his mom and you know how she called it. I don't know. It was just,
she did a prayer while gay on him or something.
Tried to, and then the friend, and then he moved her in, and then quickly moved her the fuck out. And then she was like, "Oh, I knew God was gone." I was like, "This nigga literally paid for your apartment. You crediting God? That's that shit I be talking about right there.
That's that shit.
Right the fuck there. God didn't help me. God didn't tell my mama to stop fucking badgering me about my choices in life, or not even choices. How I feel. This is who I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
God wasn't there for that, but you gonna credit God for me buying you an apartment so you can get the fuck out of my house. That's fucking nuts.
Amen.
That's like praising God for a doctor
that was a slap in the face. I don't know. It's just I had my moments with it, but now that I know, I mean, I'll still watch it, but I won't talk about it no more. Now that I know how y'all
talk about it, you know me, I'm fine with
no, but there were moments. There were moments that, you know, I felt it. I've never seen his stand up before. It's very, you know, the moments that I seen in the show, it was very Ali Sadiq-ish, but maybe that's because the first time I ever seen this style of comedy, it was from Ali Sadiq. But like I said, I never heard of this gentleman until whatever. I thought maybe I was under a rock. I thought, you know, how sometimes I'd be out of touch. I'd be out of touch sometimes. Well,
I don't have space for black men who love white women. White women and white men. Y'all porn lit, but
and that watching that Tyler scene was funny as hell. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Him ordering the food. Him
Yeah,
him
like-
seeing like imagine somebody with my food with our food right there, and I'd be like, come on in. God, can you? Yeah.
Because I didn't.
Are we done? Are we done talking
You
about
can
this?
tell they had this conversation before,
Right.
So to me, for you to bring it back up on camera, if that's really your friend, one, that's messy. You doing that for ratings and clickbait, which worked.
Precious light.
But on the flip side, it was just like
It's fucking light.
fucking click. Like it just, I don't know. It was just uncomfortable to see. And like,
That's
why
fine.
you
It's this one.
setting yourself up like that? Why you setting your friend up like that? I wasn't rocking with it. Excuse me.
You know what that reminded me of?
Mm-hmm.
The one we don't speak of.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That moment.
yeah. Like how many times do I have to fucking tell you? No.
Because I was so uncomfortable in that moment.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm sharing a moment that both of y'all shared, both of y'all knew about. I say it, and you just like, wait, bitch, you was gonna do what?
I'll never forget that shit when Jerry told me, and we was on the freeway. I like to stop on the fucking freeway. I'm like, you fucking lying. Tell me you lying right now.
And then remember when I brought it up with the three of us, and you was like, now why would you do something like that? Why would you think to do something like that? Like, why would you even chill? So it was just when I saw that clip, it was just like, damn. So you really, it was one of those things where you're delusional. You made up in your head
Thank you.
that your relationship with Tyler was one kind of way, and he probably always made it clear that it's not. And you can tell from that scene when he did shoot his shot, he shot him down. And when the cameras was in front of him, he shot him down again, but he also paid him dust.
Yep.
Because it was just like, nigga, you already know.
Yep. He was like,
Consuela, bring my food. I'm hungry.
Right. Then he was like, you gonna eat that? He was like, oh no, if you want it. He was like, oh no, I wasn't trying to. That's not why I asked. I was like, no, this nigga Tyler is amazing. I'm like, this is how I be covering these hoes. I done told you. I don't fuck with you like that.
I don't fuck with you like that, hoe.
Now, if I fucked you, I fucked you. Then that's what it is. Don't plan your future with me. Don't propose to me. Don't plan to propose to me, bitch. This ain't that.
This ain't that.
Like, what is wrong with? And don't put me on no fucking TV show so that you can say again, or we can have the same conversation that we had before about how I don't want you.
Double jeopardy. Double suicide.
And man, that Tyler shit was fucking hilarious. I'm like, this is how you do it.
Exactly how you do it.
Cause I would have went off. Cause I get tired of repeating myself. Bitch, I done told you. And you know that's me.
Multiple times,
You seen
bitch,
it.
I don't want you.
He's seen it. He's watched me say it 8,000 times. Hoes is nuts.
No.
That nigga nuts.
House is definitely not. House is definitely not.
Bitch, why would you think I want a family with you? You don't even care for the family you okay. Like you left your kids bottom. All right. I'm done. All right.
Leave me the same.
Right. You gonna leave me in the house with no with a half a pack of noodles, bitch? No. You think you can do
Not over here, bitch. You gotta cook and clean, hoe.
She thought frozen broccoli and cheese was gonna keep me.
Yep.
Do you know what my bitch make on a regular? She just made black eyed peas and greens and roast and shit. I do the steaks around the house.
Yeah, laugh is
I do
queen of the meats.
I do the meats around the house, but them sides be siding. I get besides myself on the sides. She makes some good fucking greens. My God, shout out to my baby. I love
shout
you.
out to the green. Shout out to the missus.
Shout out to the missus.
Shout out to the
Ooh,
fucking missus.
while I have y'all on camera, are we going to happy endings? She wanted me to ask. Y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be
Happy
there.
endings.
Did you guys already purchase the tickets?
I don't know. You gotta ask her.
It's
You know.
tonight.
No,
it ain't tonight.
No, it's not tonight. At the end of the month, I think.
Saturday.
It's this Saturday.
It's on 420, ain't it?
Is it?
Is it not on 420?
Is it 419? It's a Friday. Mm.
It's a Friday or a Saturday. I know it's coming up.
It's usually
either-
Fridays. Well, I don't know.
We'll check. We'll double check with you, Marshall. But if you're down, we'll let you know.
Yeah, catch us at Happy Ending. Shout out to DJ Knick-Knack.
Shout out to DJ Nick.
Especially if the
Look, I'm down in best friend. She told me best friend gonna be outside with us.
About fucking time. She been working so hard. My God.
So I love kicking it with best friend.
Yeah, best friend is a lot of fun. Nah, that's
It's her best. It's her other bestie.
yeah, the one I grew up with. The black one I grew up with, should I say.
Yeah,
She not dark skinned, but she black.
she's best friend.
We went to Euclid together. We experienced some things, a lot of things together.
Lab brought her out of her back pocket.
That's not back pocket. Not the
When
way
I-
that the missus be bringing
When
them out
I
her.
know, when I anointed myself as Lab's best friend,
He
she
didn't
was
know.
like,
He didn't know I had another.
I already got a best friend. I was like, excuse me.
I got
very
several.
possessive.
Like I know.
I'm very
I know.
possessive over my friends
I
and
know.
my best
I know.
friends. And I was like, hold on, excuse me, you got a what? She's like, yeah, I got a best friend. I'm like, no, you don't. I ain't never heard nothing about no best friend.
We met in middle school. She was laughing at my jokes, and we've been best friends ever since.
And she like literally, she literally started going down the list of memories and stuff. And I was just like,
Yeah,
Oh,
like
so
I
she
grew
really
up
is
with
your
her.
best friend.
Yeah, like
okay, well, I guess I have no. I'm your real best friend, but I get it.
we
She's your
got
best
we got
friend.
arrested together. I was there when her bike was
Exactly,
stolen. Like
so-
we been through it.
So that's why I call her best friend.
She was
She's
pregnant in
Brian's
high
best
school. That was my nigga. Like I wasn't there when she conceived, but you know,
friend. That's how it
I was
be.
in a different path of life, but the gay one. But she was out here getting bust out. Fuck it, do your thing. I get up with you, and that's how we always operated. You know, you know, sometimes we don't talk all the time. Right now, we're in that space when we're not talking every day. But like for all last year, we
Real
talked.
best
We talked every day.
friends.
Yeah,
We know.
yeah.
We know. Real best friends don't need to talk every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all do, but most of us, we don't. It is what
Jerry
it
been
is.
calling me every day for the past week.
I have early in the morning, 10ish. 10ish. I told her last time, I was like, I'm sorry. I know you about to be sick of me.
I'm like, it's not early. I've been up for hours.
So speaking about being up,
Mm-hmm.
the WNBA just had their draft.
Yes. Oh man.
What's her name? Caitlin Clark. Is that her name?
Yes.
Caitlin Clark. She
Yep.
went number 1. I don't know which team picked her.
Chicago, right? Chicago Sky?
No, Indiana Fever
Indiana Fever. There we go.
picked her first.
Angel Reese went to Chicago.
Angel Reese went to
Chicago.
Chicago, and apparently they either had picked somebody before her or it's already somebody there who's really, really, really good.
And it's her rival, ain't it?
Yeah,
There you go.
and the people they thirsty. They think they like the next one.
Oh, so they treating it like reality TV.
This is going to be one of the most electric seasons.
I'll be tuning in.
Storylines that WNBA
I'll be tuning in.
has probably ever had, and I love this for them. This class that just got drafted is one of the most electrifying,
Talented.
Because it's just they understand their assignment. A lot of people online was just like, "Well, why would they go to the NBA and not go to the Big Three with all the money that they were trying
For
to throw at
$5
them?"
million, yeah. I get it.
Because I'm trying to make sure that the WNBA is better after me. It would be a disservice to women's basketball for them to just go to the Big Three instead of the WNBA. They find their game that they just played. Women's championship in a WNCA that just happened in March Madness. That championship game had the most viewers of any sports basketball game since 2019.
That's dope.
That includes
Congrats,
NBA.
ladies. Congrats.
This is college. Women's basketball.
Women's college.
Why, when they're all we have been talking about, they've been dominating, we've been thirsty about their talent, their storylines, all of that. Why, when they have this many cameras on them, when they can finally elevate they league to be making the money that they deserve, to be getting the viewership that they deserve, getting the fans in the arenas that they deserve,
So then why did I hear
Why
that
would
they
they
would
stop? Why would they not go to the NBA? They're gonna go to the big three now for it because they offer them some millions of dollars. Like that
there you
doesn't
go.
make sense.
There you go. Because they're offering millions of dollars.
Think about the back end. Y'all niggas be y'all.
What's
niggas,
the back end?
That's why y'all.
What's the back end
Y'all
when you're
that's
only
why so many of y'all
when
end
you're
up being
only
in
making
trash.
$200,000 a year, and I can get this $5 million now, and still make the $200,000 a year with the WNBA. That was the other thing. When you sign with the WNBA, you can't do the big three. When you sign with the big three, you can do the WNBA and the big three. Why not do both? Get your money and still do all this other righteous shit that y'all in women's rights. Guess what? Guess what? Y'all gonna hate me.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't happening. We will never be equal.
Of course.
We will never be equal. Get your money. Go get your money.
I will say this. They're different because they are coming from the college athletes that have been getting money. They're the college athletes that they've been allowed to get money off their name compared to
their NIL deals and things like
in
that.
the past.
Sponsorships.
So they're coming into the league. They got money. They've been getting endorsements. So yeah, this couple of million that y'all throwing at them, yeah, it sounds nice up front. But if we're keeping it 100, Nike is more. They're going to give somebody a shoe if they're in the WNBA before they give somebody a shoe that's in the big three. I don't care how big their name is. The WNBA is going to get more viewers than the big three with women's basketball. We're not even watching the big three with men's basketball. And now you want us to watch the big three that has women basketball involved when the WNBA itself, the catalyst, the GOAT of women's basketball, the only people out there with women's basketball, their ratings aren't even good. I understand the upfront money, but I'm talking about the legacy. I'm talking about the endorsements that they can get along.
Child, ain't enough legacy in the world when you put $5 million on my table.
That holds more weight. I'm pretty sure there'll be some women that will go to the big three eventually.
Say it again. Read that. Read it. Is she the best of the best?
Stanley did get any respect for her accomplishments.
She didn't.
Assume that's going to get.
She didn't
get any respect.
She didn't get any respect for her accomplishment. Talking about legacy. I bet you if you put $5 million in front of her, she would have took the $5 million.
That's in hindsight.
No, that's in foresight, nigga. You put $5 million on my table, I'm taking it. Legacy. Let them do that. Let them be better.
They're the only ones
and if they're not, I could be there next year. It doesn't matter. I'll take my $5 million.
No, that's true. That is true. But on the flip side, we know that rookie season, all lights on you, that hit different. They come in as a sophomore. We know that hit different. NBA is gonna be all ESPN gonna be down they fucking backs all season long. I understand the money up front, but to me, for everything that they're going to do for themselves and the future of the WNBA, it's worth more than that. They're going to get that money back. They gonna get more than that money back than if they would have signed.
Not at $200,000 a year. No. No. Okay. I mean, you'll get in endorsements, but not from the WNBA. I think they would have got endorsements anyway. That was my thing.
They would have got the endorsements anyway, but
I feel like Nike still would have been down Caitlin Clark's back. Y'all buying the Caitlin Clark shoe? Let's be real.
Okay.
Y'all buying the Caitlin Clark shoe?
Hold on.
Are you gonna buy the Caitlin Clark shoe?
Depends on how cute it is. Here's my.
Did you buy the Meg shoe?
The Meg shoes aren't out yet.
Do you plan on buying the Meg shoe?
I haven't paid that much attention to them, so I don't know if they're cute enough. I'll get a pair. I'm not buying the Nicki shoes.
She coming out with a shoe, Air Max at that.
Hold on. So right now she has an athletic line. It's for women. Right. So I can't buy it. Right. But what I will say is a lot of the items that she has with Nike, they're really, really cute. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of women would like them.
Because they're not American.
It's Nike.
It's Nike. It's a workout line. No, like a lot of her stuff is really cute, and I know the women that work out, they will want to wear it because it's comfortable, it's fit for a woman. It's just it got that feminine touch to it compared to. Yeah, compared to Nicki Minaj shoes, Nicki Minaj shoes look like
It's
S.
niche.
Dot
It's
Carter's.
giving niche.
We're not here for that
It's giving
anymore.
niche. We're gonna be nice. It's getting niche.
Look, Megan about to come out with a tequila. I can't wait to buy it.
No, Megan is
I'm not
more
drinking that shit.
profitable
Yes, you
than
will.
Nicki Minaj.
No,
Yes,
she
you will, 'cause
no
I'm
she
gonna buy it and
she
you gonna drink
might
anything
she might
that's
be
free.
trying to poison me specifically.
She made a
She
tequila
poisoned.
line because when she started
She
her
poisoned
real
me.
workout journey, she figured out that dark liquor and the cognac that
Nicki
she liked to
Minaj
drink.
are-
The
Gave her
Hennessy
a
that
gut.
she be drunk on.
Yeah,
Quit
it gave her a
playing.
gut. The
Yo, every
cognac.
time no, why do you think I always drink light liquor? Light vodka,
Yeah,
white tequila, like white.
it's healthier for you. But anyways, back to the original topic. They're going to I don't believe that they're not going to get that money back. It's not realistic because Nike, yeah, we're still going to give you a deal, but your deal is going to be worth more if you're with the WNBA because you have more eyes on you than the big three. Ain't nobody watching the big three. Yeah, Ice Cube got $5 million to give you, but what about all the other players that's in that league now because she got $5 million and none of y'all can bring the clout in? Now they got to make less to ride off her to make sure you get that $5 million. And guess what?
Sell a brick.
It's it's not a guarantee that people are going to watch the big three just because some white girl who we anointed as Steph Curry to be the next Steph Curry.
I
is
would
playing.
definitely watch the big three because Caitlin Clark is going against
many games have you
these
watched?
old niggas. Now, back when it first started,
How many games have you watched in the big three?
I've watched a few. I've watched just a few. Just
So,
a few.
A few, by definition terms, means three. At least
That's
three.
4.
No, a few is three.
It's 2.
Two is a couple.
Two is a couple.
A few is 4.
Few, no, a
few
few
is
starts
three.
at three.
Few is more than
starts
two.
at three.
Few is more than two.
Few is more than two.
So a couple is 4.
Few is
No.
2 plus. Well, 3.
Exactly. So that's how many WNBA college games did you watch?
Only the ones where Juju Watkins was available.
So
Like,
not
what do we-
even the white girl who she said
No,
that
I'm
would
not
make her
watching
watch the
Caitlyn.
big three. How many of the
If she going against these niggas, then I'm
Did you watch her last game? The championship game?
yeah. I watched the championship.
You watched her
game.
lose?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
They ain't lose because of her.
You don't think so?
No.
Because I think your star player scoring 30 points in the first half of a game and not scoring any in the second half of a game when you're the primary scorer,
Fuck
When
that.
you're
I
that
did. I
girl-
dropped 30 on these niggas. What y'all talking
it
about?
don't matter. 30 is beautiful.
30,
In the first-
30 is an average
Keep going.
for a game,
Keep
and she
going.
did it in the first. And you bitches can't drop 30 like me, then y'all don't deserve to be on my team with me.
Dropping 30 in the first
I'm
half
going back. I'm going back to
of
the
a
draft pool.
championship game.
I'm going
is
back to the
very
pool.
beautiful.
Give me another bitch.
But not scoring not 1 point in the second half. And we all know when it comes to sports games and it comes to championship games.
Yeah, it's
What
all
did you
about
do
that
in
fourth
the second
quarter.
half during when that pressure was on you? When the game was
second
on
half,
the
yeah.
line, she got locked down by a player that she embarrassed the year before who went in that gym and they put that work in. They shut her pale ass down.
That's the Dawn
and they
effect.
lost.
That's the Dawn effect.
I love that. But all I'm saying is that 30 to me, it don't hold no weight because when the pressure
No,
was
it does.
cooking,
It does
you didn't
hold
score
weight.
anything.
It does hold weight.
How? Because they lost.
Cause somebody got to lose, Jerry.
But she's Steph. She didn't.
But they're South Carolina. But she can't do it alone. Again, she can't do it alone. Yes, we do make these excuses for LeBron. We
When?
do. When he's on a team that's not fucking helping him, we make those excuses for LeBron.
We make these excuses for LeBron if he shows up all game long. If LeBron
All
go out in
game?
a game,
He
if
can do 30
LeBron go
all
out
game.
in a game 7.
This nigga do 30 all
he
game.
do 30.
This nigga
the
do 30
first
all
half.
game. And then I'm looking at Anthony Davis like, what the fuck are you doing?
I agree.
I'm looking everywhere like, what the fuck
I
are you
agree.
doing?
But if he
Caitlyn should
only
have been
scored
looking at
30 in the
everybody
first
else like,
half
what the
and not in
fuck
the
are you
second
doing?
half,
I dropped
LeBron
30
getting
in the
dragged.
first half. Bitch, you sell a brick. Sell a brick. She can't be the only one.
Do something else.
Thank you.
I agree. I'm just saying.
This Henny got me hot.
We knew she was. We knew she was going to the league. She's been anointed as the next one up. She's the Steph Curry, and she only scored 30. Baby girl,
And I would like to see her go against these niggas in the big three. I would like to see that.
Washed people.
They not old and washed. These are legends we are talking about.
They still old and washed.
Yeah, but they still have more IQ. They have more experience. They have more experience. They have more experience. I would like to see. I would like to see
20-year-old knees and legs.
And I would like to see new talent go against experience, real game IQ. I would like to see that.
We see it in the NBA. These niggas still can't.
But she's not in the NBA. Now y'all gotta go into the fucking WNBA, and now she's gonna be the hottest shit. Oh my God. It's gonna be too. It's going to be too easy for her. That's my problem. Yes, it is.
I don't think it is, because in the WNBA, if you think about the WNBA, have you ever watched the WNBA game? Have you?
I used to go to the Cleveland Rockers game. Don't play with me.
I wasn't talking about you, because I know you. I know you.
Don't.
We've had these talks. I know you have, friend. I didn't mean that. I was talking to the people.
He don't need you being his corner right now.
Okay.
I watched WNBA games.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense is amazing.
Okay, yeah.
So, all I'm saying is, yeah, she good. She's still gonna get those shots off, because when you a shooter, you a shooter.
When you a shooter, yeah, they gonna shoot.
Shooters gonna shoot.
You can have a brick wall in her face.
When she get to the league and she's playing against those upper echelons, that defense gonna hit a little harder. Then it's gonna be a little bit more pressure for getting them shots off than it was when she was in college. That's all I'm saying.
I think you're missing something else. Another valid point.
What's that?
When you're signing to a new team, and these are women we are talking about. This is a new batch of women. It's no longer the women that you've been playing with for the past 4 years.
Talk about it.
This is a new set of women, a new coach. Her rookie year is, it can go really good or it can go really bad.
I feel like it's, yeah. And they've been watching you, sis. They've been knowing you've been coming for at least 4 years.
And I know y'all know some of these women be haters.
Yeah. Y'all watch
they be
basketball.
Haters. Y'all think they're gonna pass her the ball? Please. Yeah. Please. Passing this rookie bitch no ball. I don't give a fuck how many points you dropped in college, bitch.
David, you're so diverse. I love that for you. Stiff dick in a Hennessy.
Jesus Christ, what is happening? Shout out to David in the chat. Shout out to David in the chat. David.
Right? I've gotten that off on Laugh a few times. She's yet to buy me a soda.
I don't buy soda. I buy liquor.
Oh, I mean, yep.
All right.
Yep. So look.
All right.
I'm keeping my mouth closed.
I don't buy soda.
So how do you feel about the shakeup that's happening with your reality TV show?
Which one?
Specifically, Real Housewives of Potomac. We ain't talked about this show all season, but I'm more intrigued with the switch up that they happen.
Which switch up? Because I have theories.
Firing the people that they fired.
I'm going to speak on Candace right now.
She wasn't fired. Okay.
Well, see, here's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a rumor after she came out and said that she was leaving that she actually got fired. And it was really, because remember when they first announced that Robin and Candace were leaving Housewives of Potomac, usually, this is just a rumor, but usually what happens is when you get fired, they give you the option to say that you left instead of saying you got fired.
So pause. I don't think that's Bravo giving these housewives I think that's more of the housewives and their egos, because Bravo has never came out and be like, we fired a housewife.
They don't have to.
You know, so these housewives, Nene,
they don't have to. You know why?
Kenya, Portia,
Because no matter what,
Robin,
they get the back end of it.
Yeah, but to me, Robin was the first one who flat out ever came out and said, "No, I got fired. They didn't want me back. This was a Bravo decision. They didn't want me back. This wasn't in me." Most
And
of the
rightfully
housewives like,
so.
I'm leaving.
Rightfully so. I couldn't stand Robin. I'm tired of Robin. What? Not David.
So-
not
Yeah, and you know
to
this
deceive
David shit.
Yeah, because he was my housewives buddy.
So I didn't watch this season. Excuse me.
You ain't missed nothing. Mia
I know I
saved
didn't.
it. Mia saved it.
So what I will say about this, as far as Robin should have got fired 2 or 3 seasons ago.
Probably, yeah.
And the reason that she should have got fired is because Robin, out of all the housewives on the Real Housewives of Potomac, she's had the most going on behind the scenes besides Giselle when it came out that her pastor husband was cheating
Pastor
on her.
Jamal Bryant.
And besides when the Queen Dame herself, when her husband was
The Grand
going through
Dame.
tax
Karen.
problems,
Shout out to
Robin
Ray.
has consistently always had the most interesting storyline outside of the show because her husband is always out here cheating on her. So the fact that when the cameras are on, the thing that we're most interested in, because this is a reality show, the thing that we're most interested in, you're not talking about it. Your husband's not showing up to talk about it. When he do talk about it on the show, when y'all in the same, he dismisses you and you just fall in line. The reunion, he has not shown up for not one reunion. He ain't been to not one reunion. She should have been fired. But once again, her storyline outside it's been so good, but bitch, you're not talking about the shit we want to hear about, bitch. Bye.
Let me also say this. Like, I get that it's called Housewives. However, I don't think it's fair because my girl is on the show, my wife is on the show, that I gotta be involved too. Like, why can't you just but the husbands don't get paid. The husbands do not get paid. And I would not be showing the fuck up neither.
Okay.
You go on your trips, you go to lunch, you throw a drink or two, keep me the fuck out of it. You know what? FaceTime me. But don't when you know what, when you come in our house, make sure I'm not here. I don't need to be in here.
So my rebuttal to that is then why when the show is filming, why are you okay with being on camera? Because when the show films, why he'll show up for a scene, he'll show up for them talking about something.
Or do he be at home?
Even if
this nigga
you
be
are
at home. This nigga be at home.
You know the hours.
Nigga, I'm at home and it's my kitchen. I'm hungry. This bitch cutting up apples. She ain't been in this kitchen in 3 weeks. Now you want to cut an apple.
So
bitch, get the fuck out my face. That's the shit that would piss me off.
Nah, I agree with that aspect of that point also, because that's a very good point. That is a very, very good point. But it's a double-edged sword because you can't be out here on some, I'm not coming to the reunion. I don't want to talk about this, but when the camera is in our home, well, I'll show up with every scene in our home and we'll talk about some stuff. It gotta, either you show up when you're supposed to show up or you don't show up at all. Because the reason I say that is because every other husband on every other show, paid or not, since you're saying that they don't get paid, they show up for their wives. Every single husband, boyfriend, because Kenya and them brought boyfriends, they showed up. Yeah. Husbands, they show up. Wine is the first one that every single reunion, his wife is up there defending herself about him. It would be different if Robin was out here fucking up too, and she was up there. When it come around, it's always her and it's always him. I'm glad she's gone. Giselle need to be gone too.
I agree.
She beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns. And I'm glad she stepped her
pretty
fashion
as fuck,
up. Right. She's gorgeous.
Giselle needs to be gone.
I've had it with Giselle, man.
She's just pretty.
I'm very upset about Candace leaving. Congratulations to her.
Congratulations to her and the baby.
They announced the baby. I think that's amazing since that's exactly what she wanted.
Check that.
Not check that. The yellow one. Oh, okay. Damn, where was I going with this? Mia carried this entire fucking season.
She know what to do
with the divorce, especially with the rumors about Drake, and it ended up being Ink. The whole I've been cheating with Ink since this entire,
talk about it.
Gordon came out in the reunion and said that he's bipolar.
Man,
this shit is
captivating.
Holy
it's
fuck.
intriguing.
So now Mia's sitting on the couch crying, but she's strong because she's like, yes, this is what I've been dealing with. While y'all sitting here talking about semantics and bullshit about fake. What was Naneka and Wendy arguing about? Absolutely fucking nothing. That's the shit that pissed me off. Naneka can fucking go. I'm so glad she's
fired her.
Fired.
I'm ready for
Get this
Ashley to
bitch
go.
off the couch.
I'm ready for Ashley to go too.
Okay, wait a minute.
Because the
Wait.
reason I'm ready for Ashley to go is because I haven't watched enough of Potomac to say if there's a real colorism issue.
I ain't even gonna do that. The bitch won't leave Michael. How about that?
But what I will say
she a gold digger.
It's very, very clear every season that it's light skins attacking Wendy and Candace. And it's very clear that
I just thought about that. Wendy gonna have to be alone. She gonna have to be the only dark-skinned
Next
woman.
season.
Yeah.
unless they bring some more, it's very clear that
Kiarna. They're gonna bring Kiarna. I hope they bring Kiarna back.
It's very clear that Ashley is gonna bring people in to stir the pot. Any rumor, gossip,
And she did it again.
She's gonna do it. It's not fair to the other ladies as Candace and Woods because nobody ever holds Ashley accountable for these actions because she's a airhead, light-skinned girl who's fucking a by white man for money and child support and a house.
And they keep asking her, when are you getting your divorce? And she was like, I'll get around to it. Yeah, bitch, I know. But then when she sat on that couch and she explained, she was like, I was in school and this, that, and the third. But then Michael came through and said, well, if you work, I like to travel. If you work, how am I going to travel? Blah, blah, blah. And then she said, oh, okay, well, fuck all this education I got. And I'm a follow my man. Now,
switch it to the both.
Now, what it should be, that's what it should be, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
She did what she was supposed to do. She popped out 2 babies. I don't remember exactly who filed for the divorce first, but I know that well, that's fucking crazy.
Maybe.
That's fucking crazy.
I feel like it was her.
She has nothing going. And now her and Giselle done started this whole line of active wear, and it just looks, I don't know. It's not giving She by Sheree or anything like that, but I wouldn't buy it. No one's gonna buy that. I don't think anyone's gonna buy it. And she likes to stir the pot, like you said. She brings people who, and just that whole fight with Big Bird and shit.
Yeah.
That's what she's there for. That's literally all she's there for.
And then here go Giselle ass saying the people who involved.
Tomorrow, I think everybody was responsible. And Wendy was like, "How the fuck?"
Old girl's name who was Big Bird, and she didn't say Ashley's name for bringing the bitch on.
Yeah, because that's Ashley's friend. That shit is crazy. Tomorrow, I didn't think that it would. What bitch? It didn't end well the last time you brought the bitch here.
At all.
Let me tell you something. If Jerry bring a bitch here and me and her get to squabbling in my mama house, Jerry should know, do not bring this bitch around me ever again.
I wish Laugh would bring somebody around, and the first time she bring them around, we get in an argument. And you hear me saying, I don't want this bitch talking to me. Please get this nigga up out of here.
And that's it.
Anything along those
That's
lines,
it.
and then we're end up in the same room again. And context, Candace wasn't even a person who fucked this young lady. It was was it Candace's friend or Wendy's friend that got in a fight with her?
Wendy's friend, and after Candace sat and explained that situation, it all made sense.
Basically, Laugh brought somebody in our circle who claimed that they fucked my man.
Oh shit.
Oh.
which
Oh no,
they
because you're
didn't.
right. You're right.
They claiming that they fucked and flirted. I'm not fucked. They flirted with my man, and my man was openly flirting with them back, which was a lie. And then one of Daniel's friends
Damn.
fought this person. That's how that scenario would get. Y'all get what I'm saying? Because I didn't fight them. My friends, Darrell, Amber, Kadisha, they didn't fight this random person. One of my best friends who I'm cool with fought this person. Not my people, not my core people. Another friend who's in our friend circle.
Association.
Who's associated with that friend fought them. So it wouldn't even be Daniel. It would be like if Daniel was with us and Phil fought this friend. And Phil is Daniel's other best friend. You see how crazy that sound? And Ashley is the culprit behind all this, but her name wasn't mentioned. And her name is never mentioned at these reunions when we talking about the mess. Her and Giselle, they just not held accountable. I don't like that.
No, I think what happens is that the next day she be cleaning it up. She's the first. Ashley is the first to call the Green Eye Bandit and apologize.
I want Candace when she come back after
what
she
Candace would never do.
Slap the shit out of Ashley.
What is that noise? You hear that?
I hear. I'm sick of housewives not fighting. Can we talk about that? I like that they don't fight, but
No, Sharice trying to whoop Karen's ass. That's a fact.
Bitches need to get slapped.
Oh, and I'm mad that Sharice wasn't on the fucking reunion because she need to be on a reunion.
She's a nobody.
Nah, she
ain't moving the needle. We talked about it.
She about to get a call because they done fired 3 people.
Yeah, they'll probably
see what
up
I'm
her
saying?
next season, and we'll see what she can bring.
Mia gonna carry. Mia gonna carry.
She always do.
Mia gonna carry.
She always do.
Her and her shade. Mia is perfect.
She always carries. She always makes sure.
Shout out to Karen for bringing her on.
That she gonna do what she needs to do to make the show entertaining.
Karen know what she doing.
That.
And you see the seat that Mia was sitting in. I'm like, yeah, that's the first peach seat.
And she deserve it.
That's the first lady seat, right
And
next
she
to
deserve
Andy.
it.
Her and Karen. That makes sense.
It do.
The NECA at the end. Damn it.
It makes perfect sense.
Even though I liked her husband a lot, Ike.
Who? Oh, Ike. Ooh.
Yeah, Ike was something else, man.
Nah,
She was like, "Oh no,
anybody
we're trying to have a baby." They were at the doctor's office, and then she was like, "Oh, we're trying to have a baby," and he was like, "We just need to do it more." And I was like, "See, I'm with him. I agree.
Spread them legs, ho.
Spread your motherfucker. Why these hoes don't want to?"
Don't ask me because I'm gonna spread them every time.
Every night.
My man wants me to spread them.
Guess what?
Legs open wide.
What
to the moon.
What Dustin Conrad said? Submissive. Yeah, that's
submissive every time with my man.
I love it.
You pull it out, I'm getting on my knees. No questions asked.
Jesus Christ. I just want to.
You pull it out, I'm getting on my knees. No questions asked.
Oh man. I just want to give y'all an update on the Gypsy Rose.
Give us an update.
Gypsy Rose. Do y'all know Gypsy Rose Blanchard, y'all?
She's a murderer.
The box is hot. 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 Of course, we reported earlier last year, maybe earlier this year, when she was released from prison.
We did. We talked about it.
And we congratulated her on doing her full time of 10 years in prison. I did also mention that before she went to prison, she had that abusive mother and she was sheltered, blah, blah, blah. She had to sneak and use the internet. Mm-hmm. And I always said, I'm like, she probably only got the bad parts of the internet, meaning all the ratchicity. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The world star, that. So when she came out, remember when Natalie Nunn hit her up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does this not sound familiar? Now, she was supposed to be, well, she was married to her husband, and now they are separating. And I did hear that she went back to an ex. I don't know if it was this. I don't think it can be the same ex that she coerced to kill her mother, but an ex nonetheless. She went back to her ex after Peter Griffin. She couldn't deal with Peter Griffin no more. So
he definitely was giving Peter Griffin.
No, they was looking like Family Guy, like Lois and Peter.
Lois helped out. She was smarter, but
well,
Peter ain't never out there.
Yeah, marriage is a constitution. It's supposed to be a. Well, I hope they don't have no babies. Gypsy Rose. If I can pick anybody that don't need children, I would pick Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Yeah, they don't need a Stewie. They don't need a Meg. They don't need a Chris. They don't need none of that. They don't need any of it.
Shout out to Stewie.
How do y'all feel about Keisha Cole right now? Did y'all see
that she's dating a 24-year-old?
Yeah, she's 42. She's 42 and dating a 24-year-old. Not just any 24-year-old though. Let me also add that it is Honcho. If y'all are 24.
24. So
he's a rapper.
But she never wanted a kid.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
I'm never mad at a man or woman for
doing what they
getting a Stella groove back.
Okay.
Right.
Do I think it's weird? I think it's a little weird for a 40-year-old woman to be strongly dating a 24-year-old. But also, I'm one of those people of a mindset of, I understand it's levels to this shit. He's a millionaire. He's rich. He's not a normal 24-year-old. I put that in context when we're talking about those upper echelons when they're dating and their relationships and the age difference. I do find it a little ironic the way that we were just dragging Drea, even though it was a baby involved, for messing with this gentleman, but nobody has done the same thing for Keisha Cole with this gentleman, and they're in a relationship.
I think the Drea and Jalen Green thing is totally different.
Yeah, because it's a baby involved.
And she has publicly said that she doesn't want a relationship with this man. She just want to have his baby. I think that's the other thing. She's very, and I respect Drea for this. Don't get me wrong. And if you,
I like that.
And if you still dumb enough to fucking nut in her and get suckered in for life, because when you have a child, it's for life. It's not 18 years. It's for life.
It's for life.
Stop playing. If that's what you want to be your baby mama, then nut away. Nut away.
But I strongly believe that it's some men out here who will be better as a father than a boyfriend, and vice versa. It's some men and women who are better as significant others than parents.
Somebody needs to promote families, for God fucking sakes.
I agree. No,
I'm so sick of this shit.
I agree.
Of the original family, the old school family, the married mother and father.
Woman, child. That's what she means. Man, woman, child.
Married. That's what I'm talking about, though. Not
married.
Just not even just cohabitating because y'all have a kid together. I need y'all to commit to all of this.
They're both providers.
In the same household.
I'm gonna have a joint bank account, bitch. What is wrong with you?
It's my life. That's a good perspective.
I don't think Keisha Cole is dating Huncho for anything family related. I think she's merely just out here having fun. The pussy is hot.
I mean, well, look,
her cakes are moist.
My man,
her cakes are moist.
She down bad. I mean, yeah, because she ain't had no man since Booby that we know of.
Yeah, and I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a whole kid together, so married.
I forgot all about that. Because I was going to go back to Jeezy. Remember when she was with Jeezy?
No.
Oh, I was working at KFC when she was with Jeezy. Dreaming. When they dropped that song together, they were dating.
They dropped a song together?
Dreaming. Yeah. Dreaming.
I don't even remember. Wow.
You remember Dreaming?
I'll probably remember it if I hear it.
I hate that song.
Order.
Worst song. Hey, oh, oh.
Go away, not with food
Remember
you
Taco Bell
order.
and KFC was a joint company?
It still is.
Yeah,
sometimes.
called Yum. they all part of and Pizza Hut.
No,
they
it
all part of the
still-
same
It still
chain.
is sometimes.
What was I about to say? Yeah, but shout out to Keisha Cole. Go and get your groove
So do you
back.
think we'll drag her same way we drag Dre if she get pregnant?
No, because y'all act like y'all are not allowed to drag women. So we have to leave it to women to drag women. And guess what? Women didn't step to the forefront to drag Drea for Jalen Green. But the men stepped to the forefront to tell Jalen Green that you're a fucking idiot for nutting in her and her old ass. Like, you already know what she's about.
She on menopause and 40.
And I don't think that this situation with Keisha Cole and Huncho is that. And I'll at least say that.
ADHD.
It's like one is doing the fun to get a baby out of it, but the other one is doing fun to just have fun. I just
That's a good point. I didn't
it's
think
not
about
it's
that.
not the
It's
same.
even 40 and the water gonna be tainted.
Child, all them hoes in Hollywood tainted.
Y'all,
All them dicks in Hollywood tainted.
I watched the Fallout series. Y'all should watch it.
Nope.
No.
I'm pre-arrived.
Why not?
What's a Fallout series?
Fallout. You know the game Fallout? Okay.
I've heard of it. I've never played it.
Okay. Well,
You got a TV show?
Oh,
yes, they made a TV show out of it.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, the under bunker shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fallout.
With the
I used to
vault.
have
Yeah. Yeah.
I
How
used
is
to win
that?
all the time. I know how to do that.
The first episode blasted fucking the Halo series ain't got to just cancel the Halo series. You should have canceled it the first fucking week that y'all put it out. The same week that he took his fucking helmet off, that's where y'all fucked up.
Oof.
That's where y'all fucked up. I'll never want to see Master Chief's face. I should never in life see Master Chief's face. I'm still mad at that. Y'all made it 2 seasons and I still don't like this fucking... Y'all are terrible with this series. Fallout comes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
First episode blew the whole Halo series out of the fucking water. Y'all got to watch it. It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I tell you, the first episode gonna drag you in. It's gonna keep you there.
I'll check it out.
I had to
So
put...
they won but lost.
Who?
The Fallout people.
They won.
So who was the bombing them?
Oh, wait, no, I don't know. I'm not gonna tell the show.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell the show. Y'all turn that
Y'all
on.
know laugh don't like to do spoilers.
Turn that on. Turn that on.
Okay.
That's how you redo a video game. That's how you turn a video game into a series.
Okay.
They did a phenomenal job. Halo, y'all gotta step it the fuck up. Now when we go to Planet Reach, let me know and then I'll wake up and see what the fuck going on. Cause
Okay.
So it's a suspense movie.
oh, it's a show. But they got 4, maybe 6 or 7.
Call of with Final Fantasy.
I wouldn't even say that.
Story but action.
It's a lot of building and shit. That's I hate that.
Sims.
Oh, okay. Like on Fortnite.
It's not even Sims. It's like
Okay.
crafting. I don't want to say it's Minecraft either. I don't. What is it? What do y'all call it? A RPG?
Divergent.
Y'all call it a RPG?
Mm.
First person,
Role playing
RPG.
game? I don't know.
First person sniper. It's Call of Duty.
It's not Call of Duty
No.
because I would play it.
Sniper.
That's the thing. I don't.
MIA.
It's not even Sniper Elite. It's none of that.
All right, you ready to get into Unmentionable?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get into Unmentionable. No, it's not. Just, we've been chopping up for hour 15.
It's been
We
it's
gotta
been
talk
an hour
about rap.
15.
We gotta talk about rap beef. It's
We still gotta
always
get
gonna
to
be the
rap
Hennessy.
beef. Yeah, that's true.
My Unmentionable is from Mecca. What did I say my Unmentionable was?
Charades.
Charades. There we go. Charades by Mecca. Get into it. Well, you don't be knowing which way I'm gonna go. So I go that way. So.
But then you go too fast. Charades.
This is true too. This is Charades.
Whatever for bands, man. Free flex on the land, gon' make these niggas understand, man, on my mother. If I see red, then somebody dying today. Black out and pop out where you stay. If I see blues, you gon' see all my niggas getting formed to shoot like Golden State. But don't let me see green, that mean the food done and I'm eating everything on my plate. Put a bag on your head, that mean it's green light for whoever, you know ain't none of them safe. Blood on my neck, reach for this shit, we gon' step send a nigga to them golden gates. Red and blue lights get behind that bitch, put it in sport, we ain't stopping like we ain't got brakes. We getting bows off, bro, could never turn the stove off, I'm just saying we pushing weight. I give bro that look, he gon' get on your ass, I ain't gotta say shit like we playing charades. I was solidified on my block way before y'all started seeing me post on a blade. Before we start serving, we just shoot the take. Protection for niggas who wouldn't bust a grape. He don't want no smoke like he on parole. Plus he know this shit we blowing ain't no vape. Making not dodging nothing but the jakes. If you ain't come out that dirt, I can't relate. I was just struggling back in the day. Now I can blow some racks, get it back in the day. I come from Cleveland where niggas that spaz out. Now I'm in Charlotte, I fuck around and blink. If a nigga think he bout to play with my bank, he gon' get his shit spilled like a drink. And if you bitches won't come to my hood and play Anthony Sewell, spot right up the street. If I see red, then somebody dying today. Black out and pop out where you stay. If I see blues, you gon' see all my niggas getting formed to shoot like Golden State. But don't let me see green, that mean the food done and I'm eating everything on my plate. Put a bag on your head, that mean it's green light for whoever, you know ain't none of them safe. Get on my neck, reach for this shit, we gon' step send a nigga to them golden gates. Red and blue lights get behind that bitch, put it in sport, we ain't stopping like we ain't got brakes. We getting bows off, bro, could never turn the stove off, I'm just saying we pushing weight. I give bro that look, he gon' get on your ass, I ain't gotta say shit like we playing charades. We was just wrapping up packages way before we ever thought about rapping on stage. I was locked in with gangin' them way before my brother did that little 6 in the cage. It was time that we went on the play, then when we split up the pay, it was minimum wage. Most of my niggas was making a living off moving rock like they all came out the cave. No, I can't die with this shit, and I'm on the same time with a bitch, neither one getting saved. If I cut you off, we not putting shit back together, cause that's a game we never played. He wrote a statement thinking he was gonna get a trade, but he stuck with worse than getting nades. Rough finna come home, but it still fuck the police like we part of NWA. If I see red, then somebody dying today. Black out and pop out where you stay. If I see blues, you gon' see all my niggas getting formed to shoot like Golden State. But don't let me see green, that mean the food done and I'm eating everything on my plate. Put a bag on your head, that mean it's green light for whoever, you know ain't none of them safe. Get on my neck, reach for this shit, we gon' step send a nigga to them golden gates. Red and blue lights get behind that bitch, put it in sport, we ain't stopping like we ain't got brakes. We getting bows off, bro, could never turn the stove off, I'm just saying we pushing weight. I get all that look, he gon' get on your ass, I ain't gotta say shit like we playing charades.
That was charades, but I'm not gonna get into it.
Say what you said earlier. What you said it was
I
called.
don't even remember what I said earlier.
What he said, charades?
Charades or something? That sounds like something I was
That's
saying.
crazy.
Make sure y'all go check out his new
Make sure you check out charades. By
No, not check out charades. Also check out his new EP, whatever for bands.
Shout out to that.
Available on all streaming platforms.
Just released last week, y'all. No, don't.
Okay, Laugh. What's your unmentionable?
My unmentionable is by none other than Tristan Edison.
Get into it.
Y'all know he's one of my sharks.
Mm-hmm.
A local shark.
He's a great white for Laugh.
He's a great white for me. He has a song called Crack.
Oh.
Set us up. Yeah, they set us up. I'm like, okay, that shit go day to day.
Okay, alright. Tell them to bring out the halls, man. We do that shit right now. Pronto.
Yeah, talking music business in them racks. Ain't no rappers in my city did what I did without contracts or a major feature, bitch. Feel like YB in this bitch. It's gonna be nice to meet you, bitch. And we can leave it on the beat or we can keep it street, bitch. Okay, I'm God in the flesh, trying to get a demon stretch. Don't no label tell me what I make or what's coming up next. They either selling dope or sucking dick to get what's on their neck. Yeah, they shining, diamonds whip, they ain't got no self-respect. Plus they all them Percocet, they can't even think straight. Yeah, plus that bank done start their home shit, that's a free base. Yeah, they say it's money on my head, I got the city on my back. All this weight on top my shoulders, still I run 100 laps. Let's go back a couple bars and talk about that? Yeah, I'm dropping crack. Back to back, I'm trying to catch a hat on every beat. I got dope inside my lungs. I got money in the street. Said he want a song with me. He gotta pay that fee for fee. Cause ain't shit free, bitch. Yeah, you hit it. That's that G switch. Yeah, and you ain't Swiss, but now you cheese, bitch. Hold straight in your chest like what's behind you, I can see, bitch. And I'm scared of the streets because it ain't no loyalty, bitch. That's a different subject. Yeah, I got these rappers mad. Yeah, I got them upset. Smoking dope inside the wheel. This shit hurt my chest. And these rappers can't compete. Bitch, I'm God in the flesh. You don't hate me if you watch me all the time. Bitch, you love steady watching on my shit. Bitch, that shit won't get you rich. Go take a hike, go kick some rocks, go watch some birds, yeah. I drop a hit and make some paper and go and splurge, yeah. Okay, them shooters ready for me. They just waiting on my word. Yeah, that paycheck waiting on me. It's just waiting on my words. How you ballin', but your family interjects? This shit absurd. They should've put some money up instead of ballin' out on purpose. Yeah. Okay, which rapper want that smoke? Bitch, I got it with me. They won't let us see the aftermath. We pull up Bobby 50. This shit got me catching heads back to back like I'm cotton fitted. Stuffing rappers straight into a bag. I get this shopping with it. Heard he claiming motion. In what ocean? Shit is non-existent. What I'm rolling potent got me floating over your hottest lyrics. Once I get it going, ain't no stopping. Bitch, I'm chosen. I just feel the slap with the run, so now we smoking. Bitch, that's a different soul, yeah, I got these rappers mad. Yeah, I got them upset. Smoking dope inside the wheel. This shit hurt my chest. And these rappers can't compete. Bitch, I'm God in the flesh. Fuck a music business in them racks. Ain't no rappers in my city did what I did without contracts or a major feature, bitch. Feel like YB in this bitch. It's gonna be nice to meet you, bitch. And we can leave it on the beat or we could keep it street, bitch. Okay, I'm God in the flesh. Trying to get a demon stretch. Don't no label tell me what I make or what's coming up next. They either selling dope or sucking dick to get what's on their neck. Yeah, they shiny, diamonds whip. They ain't got no self-respect. Plus they all them Percocet that can't even think straight. Yeah, plus that bank done start their home shit. That's a free base. Yeah, they say it's money on my head. I got the city on my back. All this weight on top my shoulders. Still I run 100 laps.
Well, that was Crack by T.E. Y'all better get into it. He's hard.
Great White.
He's hard.
Tristan Edison.
So since we
shout out to Verified, got a million listens. I think Step 2 got 1 million listens, man. Listen.
Since we talking about great whites, let's just get right into it.
White boy.
White boy.
White boy.
Big nose. BBL Drizzy. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. It's been a hot topic for the last couple of weeks. We talked about it last week with the J. Cole politely exiting himself from the beef, which in hindsight is looking quite smart at the moment.
What you call it down there?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Oh, and she cleaned it out. Oh. True queen.
The big three beef has escalated some more. It has grown some more. So if you've been living under a rock and you aren't familiar with what's been going on, Drake finally released his diss track. That was to Kendrick and everybody else who has been attacking him. He included Rick Ross in this track, or Rick Ross felt like he included him. So Rick Ross dropped a diss track. Future, Metro, nor Kendrick Lamar have dropped anything new. However, Future and Metro did release part 2 of their their projects. We Still Don't Trust You. That was a diss album created towards Drake. It's been a lot going on, so let's start to unpack it. Where do you want to start?
I want to start with the fact that Cole bowed out, but then ended up being on the album.
Okay, let's start there. Cole was on the newest second album, Still Don't Trust You, that dropped. Cole's verse was old. Cole been recorded this verse, been on the track before he knew it had anything to do with the Drake diss or anything like that. If you don't believe me, his camp has confirmed it also in one of the videos that he has released, where he was doing background information and videos and clips of him working in the studio. It was a clip of him in the studio with Metro Boomin before making the song. So, and even on his verse, it wasn't a diss. It was just a verse.
I agree. It makes sense now, even though I'm still upset, but it makes sense now why he pulled out. Everybody is shooting.
Everybody is shooting.
Everybody. Drake responded on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Joe Budden today because, of course, he dropped a surprise Patreon episode, and I knew that was coming because Ice himself was like, "Hey, we ain't gotta wait till Tuesday to talk about this shit. We can come in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is our job, and that's why I fucks with Ice."
Man come from?
I just went outside and got my little piece.
Oh, you love us.
I do. And so
I'm sorry. Sorry, blaze it up because I'm ready. I'm next.
I'm in the zone, y'all.
I'm next.
I be in the zone with y'all.
Yeah, you do.
I appreciate that. Shout out to Marshall on the switches.
Shout out to Marshall on the switches.
That throw me off.
No, I seen it. But
it's real shit over here, y'all. All right.
I guess it's just so fucking.
How did
tiring.
you like the songs?
Which
How did
song?
you like Drake's song? And Rick
let
Ross?
me start with Drake's song. And like I said, Joe dropped whatever, and he said he was like, I think that Drake only dropped it on Saturday to duck us, because had he dropped it on a Friday, which would be Thursday night, Friday morning, midnight, you know, they record Friday morning. They would have heard it. They had to hear one song. Are you kidding me? So of course they would have heard it and they would have talked about it. And that would have been Saturday's pod.
They doing what we do behind the scenes.
I'm always doing the Ray J challenge with headphones or hats if I have them on. Shout out to Lab because she did just say I look like Ray J the other day in the picture.
Ray J looking ass.
But no, I want to know if you
Ray J
spend
ain't
time
got
for me.
Ray J ain't got shit on Jerry.
He don't. I'm one of those. That episode I related to that clip so much because when you're
was
kicking
everywhere.
it outside with me, I'm one of those people.
No,
I
his
wear my
hat be everywhere.
My hat be everywhere. I don't care. It's on my head. That's all that matters. Same thing with the headphones.
But yeah, I think I might agree with them to, you know, they think that Drake was ducking them. Because you released it on a Saturday.
The reason I don't think Drake was ducking them is
and that's
because
what J. Cole could have did, and I stepped on everybody's fucking release. But I digress.
I'll get into J. Cole, but let's cook while we're cooking before we get to Cole.
What happened to the ashtray?
I feel like Drake wasn't ducking them because Drake gave it to Ack. Ack premiered these disses, which is monumental for podcasters. Shout out to us.
It is. I want that shit to happen to us
This
so
used to be
bad.
radio.
I want somebody to call in and be like,
exclusive.
fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch so and so and so. Hey, I will send it to you right now. Play this shit. And then we get the exclusive.
We ain't never had no exclusive like that.
We ain't never had no
exclusives.
Y'all don't exclusivize us, man.
And we the only ones in the city doing it. That's why I don't feel like he was ducking the smoke with the podcast, because I feel like honestly, if that recent petty beef that happened between Joe and Drake didn't happen, Joe would have got this.
Y'all got to get over
not
that.
Academic. I mean, we're over it, but I'm just saying, we know Drake.
I think everybody's over it. And at this point, I think Drake is just doing it to be petty.
He is. Drake is the king of petty. We see his IG
He's
Since
such a
all this has
bird.
been going and the tour has ended, his shit been funny as fuck.
He's such a bird. That's why he makes good bird music. Like
He
it
the
all
king-
makes sense.
He the king
now.
of the birds. I've been
He's-
telling
he's
y'all,
king of the
Drake is
birds.
the king of the birds.
Yeah, he a pigeon.
I've been
for
telling
sure.
y'all, Drake is the king of the birds.
Is there a bird that's just all male? Like there's just that wouldn't make sense. Duh, because how would they be born?
OVO.
The woodpecker.
The owl.
The woodpecker.
OVO.
The woodpecker is the best bird to ever live.
Oh man.
I'll tell you right now. The woodpecker was.
Not for nothing. Rick Ross entered the chat 2 hours after. I mean, he was probably watching the academics. Nah, I wish Rick Ross would enter this chat because I'll sing Freemason, his part and Jay-Z part right now.
But they not Mason for real. But Demons have a real password.
We know that, but either way,
Okay.
we know they're not real Masons. No, but that song was shit. Was my shit. But yeah, he entered the chat 2 hours later on academics chat, and he was like, "Oh, this what he doing?
That's what he doing.
Bet." Nigga, 2 hours later, this nigga got a whole diss track. And guess what? It's on streaming.
It's on streaming
right now. That's what you do.
I don't know where to find Drake's diss track at. Every version of his diss track is posted by somebody else. That bothers me that I go on your Tidal, Spotify, and SoundCloud of your music and it's nowhere to be found. But if I go on Twitter, some random user account has it. That I get it, but also
I wanted him to make money off of it, but
it's just
the Duppy freestyle, his response to Pusha T is not on streaming either. You literally have to go to SoundCloud to hear that. I just went back and listened to that again today. And then I went back to the story of Adidon by Pusha T. Like that was one of my favorite beefs ever. Remember when we covered that? Oh my God. I might have to go back and listen to our old episodes from when we covered that. Cause my God, what a time.
So far.
Premier bars. 20 people against one nigga is crazy.
Cause it's a lot to unpack with it. It's a lot to unpeak.
That's a lot of people against one person.
Talk about it.
That's a lot of people against one person. I don't know. I don't know what he did.
Stay here in the back.
I don't know what he did to these niggas, but my goodness, that is a lot of animosity for you. This nigga Rick Ross, for a whole minute and a half after his verse, called him white boy. He was like,
White
I bet
boy.
you got on your Dockers with no underwear, you white boy, and this and that. You got a BBL, you got a nose job, and this, that, and the third. Man, shout out to Drake when he
then woke up the next day and started trolling you on his story, talking about BBL Drizzy.
This nigga Drake.
He told his mommy on me.
He didn't tell his mom. If you look at the message came from her first. She was like, "Why do they think you got a nose job?" And then he was like, "No, this is what killed me." He was like, "Oh,
he's hungry."
He was like, "I don't know, mom. He's on Manjaro. He's not even on Ozempic. You bad bitch. Y'all Manjaro, and you're hungry as fuck.
Not Ozempic.
He's not even on Ozempic. That's the shots.
This is what Drake said.
This is the shots. I'm telling you what goes on. Now that I know, these things that are going on.
You know what, friend? You made a good point why he ain't ever text his mom, because that was the first message in a thread.
No.
Them two messages was the first messages in a thread.
I'm telling y'all.
She is, because Lab be knowing.
All I seen was she said obs.
That's his nickname.
That's what my mama called me. And she's concerned. She was like, "Why are they saying you gotta?"
The internet saying you got a nose job. You know, I want
if it was me,
and you wouldn't got one without me.
If it was me, my mother would have been right in my messages
immediately.
What is this they saying? What?
April would have been calling
And I'd be like,
me.
Ma, they mad because they claim that they lesbians, but they take dick every night. They got sugar daddies to pay their bills.
April would have called me like, Jerry, what is the internet saying? You got a tummy tuck or a lipo, and your big headed ass gave me a whole C-section, and you know I wanted one. You ain't take me with you, and I would have had to been like, girl, no, these niggas out here hating on me. They birds.
They birds.
They mad because they ain't thick
And that's
like
how
me.
Drake responded. Like
I
he's
loved it.
like he's on Manjaro. He's hungry.
I
He
love
ain't
that
ate in a
text,
few
but that
days.
shit was
He literally.
hilarious
That's what
to
he's.
me.
I'm like,
That shit was hilarious to me.
this nigga is battling and winning all of the battles. I think that's what's crazy
He's
to me.
undefeated.
You can
right
white boy
now.
him to death, but unfortunately,
That's all you got.
sir.
Let's talk about it. Rick Ross, Future,
I wouldn't put Future there.
Rick Ross,
March Madness was a hit without.
Rick Ross, excuse me,
Lil Wayne.
Future,
No, we talking
Metro.
about people he had, people he helped.
Metro Boomin,
Khaled, put him up there.
DJ Khaled,
I'm
but
fucking
DJ
done.
Khaled hasn't said anything.
Only T-Pain can only do so much.
All I'm saying is
Kanye over Auto.
I won't put Kendrick there, but those other
He
ones,
put that in a
everybody else,
He did help Kanye.
Everybody who is involved in this beef that is dissing Drake,
Yeah, it's quiet as fuck.
all of
This the
their-
quietest he ever been.
all every last one of their major hits
Travis quiet as fuck.
Drake is associated with them. And that means Drake is either featured on them or you're
He ain't got
featured on
nothing to
this Drake track. So when he's talking about I gave y'all niggas your first number one was because of me, he's telling the truth.
To Kendrick.
Drake.
To Kendrick. Because Poetic Justice was, I think, his first number one.
And that was Kendrick's.
Yeah.
But guess what? Rick Ross, every hit that you've had that's been top 10 or higher,
Nah, man.
take every hit that Rick Ross has had that has been
Rick Ross
taken.
sound like a
I understand. That's fine. But his
He sound like
his top 10 hits, Drake is on them.
He's on some of them. No.
No, he's on a.
And he's not even on the number one.
Rick Ross only has a sound because somebody already made it. Hey, come on.
Rick Ross had Hustlin'.
That was a hit for the street.
That was a hit for him without no goddamn Drake. I can't credit Drake for every fucking thing. And not all them people that you...
The persona.
I understood. I understood when he said, I gave Kendrick Lamar his first number one. I get that. But all of Teflon Don has no Drake on there. I feel like, where's the first? Where's the first Rick Ross album that had Drake on there?
Made your sound. See that?
Yeah, he had this. I'm on one. That's not even his song.
Fun fact.
Oh,
Rick
God.
Ross, listen, Rick Ross has 3 top
He got
10.
Gucci Mane.
Stop talking. Rick Ross has 3 top 10 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 in his 19-year career. Those hits, I'm on one. Number 10, Future and Drake. Money in the Grave. Number 7, Future and Drake. Lemon Pepper Freestyle. Number 3.
God.
Drake is featured or the lead artist on all 3 of those
Ain't
songs.
nobody listening to Lemon Pepper fucking freestyle.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's not what I said. I didn't say what we were listening to. I said his biggest hits.
Time out. Let's be.
His 3 biggest hits.
All right, so let's go back. Everybody hush.
Mhm.
Let me take you back. Let me take you back when I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. 08. 08. What was Drake singing then? Tell me. Does anybody feel brand new? Brand new. Brand new. No one gave a fuck about Drake until he got with Young Money. I am sick of this shit. Cause you need help. The nigga need help. Rick did it by himself. Who he come?
Drake is raw.
Then,
Not raw without-
then, hold on. Then Rick grabs Drake, embraced him,
He's the R. Kelly
Hold
of
on.
today.
Brought him to the hood the same way he did Meek Mill. All these dick in the booty niggas. I'm sorry.
It's 2 of them o'clock in the morning.
These bussy ass niggas.
And he's that great. That's next level. Anybody that
Fam.
Isaac Brothers.
What I will say, I agree with you in the aspect of, because me and Kayla Niece were talking about this. The Rick Rosses, the Futures of the world, they did give Drake more of a street cred in a way.
He had to
But
appeal
Drake-
to the black side some
He
way, and
did.
it didn't
But
happen
Drake
through
was-
Take Care. It didn't happen.
But Drake was already
or the first
hot.
album, or the fucking mixtape before that, or the
But
mixtape
Drake
before
was
that.
already hot though. We can't act like
He was
Drake
hot,
wasn't
but he
hot.
couldn't appeal
If
to.
I'm hot, I'm gonna be hotter.
He
I don't
was
care.
he was hot to the same crowd that J. Cole was hot with, which is the niggas in college. Stop playing with me.
Laugh.
No
Laugh.
drug dealing nigga was listening to fucking Drake
Right.
until.
I agree.
And they run the world. They run black culture, not the college niggas. That's why we have this conversation about J. Cole all the time.
I agree.
See, Jerry Chapman. Jerry, not-
He needed street cred and he got it. Guess
I
where he
agree,
got
no,
it from?
I agree. In those aspects, I agree with it. But all I'm saying is,
Y'all yin
in the
yang.
grand
Y'all best
scheme of
friends.
things, who did more for who though? Did Drake do more for Rick Ross and Future career, or did Future, Rick Ross, and others do more for Drake's career?
Let's look at it. Drake would do more for their career, meaning bringing them to the forefront, bringing them to the pop.
Mainstream.
Yes, the pop mainstream. Now, and they did him a favor by giving him the black vote. This nigga is Jewish. Why do we forget that? He was already on top.
Drake's first number ones,
He needed the urban side.
both were with Rihanna. That's
Wait,
pop.
So,
That's pop too. Yeah,
No, listen to what I'm saying.
he was fucking her too.
Listen, maybe.
Come on,
All
man.
maybe,
It's okay.
maybe, allegedly.
All right.
I ain't trying to get sued. All I'm saying is, in the grand scheme of things, I understand the aspect that Future, Rick Ross, and others brought to Drake's career. But Drake's career was already on a trajectory that he was going up with or without them. He had Lil Wayne on his side.
So you saying Lil Wayne is the pinnacle?
All
No.
I'm saying is he had songs with Lil Wayne. If Drake would have never made a song with Rick Ross,
So you saying Lil Wayne is better than
he's
Drake?
yes.
Yeah, okay. I like the
Rapping
answer.
and
Please.
street cred.
Yes.
Rapping and street cred, yes. Popularity,
But
no.
Laugh, do you agree with that?
All I'm saying is he had Lil Wayne vouching for him.
No.
So you think
No. Let me put it to you like this.
Mhm.
Wayne
Laugh, go ahead.
Wayne employed Drake. Stop playing.
And
And we gonna be all right if we put Drake on every hook. Are you fucking kidding me? That was the That was it. He was
Lil Wayne
literally
is the next
hold on. He was literally on every fucking hook.
Lil Wayne is the best rapper alive.
After that trash first debut album that he
that
Lil
album
Wayne
was
is the
not
best
trash.
rapper.
it
but
wasn't
did not
trash, but we
age
don't
well.
talk about it. But
We
God,
don't. It
it's
did
not
not
a
age
good
well.
debut. And when
Lil
you don't
Wayne-
talk about hold
When
on.
it came
Hold
out,
on.
it was. Now,
When
it's
we
not.
don't talk about it, it's not that good of a debut album. That's the same shit I said about J. Cole's.
Lil
No, it
Wayne is
does.
the best.
That's the same shit I said about J. Cole's Sideline Story. The fact that we don't talk about it, it's not a good debut. Guess who had a great debut album?
Lil Wayne.
Kendrick.
Lil Wayne.
Did he?
Kendrick.
What was his
Kendrick.
what was his debut album?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
I can't argue.
That's his
I
best
can't.
album.
I can't. I ain't gonna do that because it's not even fair. It's not even. You can't
You don't think it's
compare
crazy that
greatness
Kendrick's
like that.
best album is his debut album?
You know,
I mean, it's subjective because
No.
it's a lot of arguments about damn because I get
Yeah.
it, but at the same time, that's not my favorite album by Kendrick.
Commercial wise.
It makes sense. But mine will always be To Pimp a Butterfly. I don't care how many people it put to sleep.
We agree with that because there's greatness beyond even that separation. Where
Wayne employed Drake. Wayne employed Nicki just the same way that Wayne employed everybody else on fucking Young Money. Some of them did it. Some of them, just like when we joined Pro 3, some of them make it and some of them don't.
And Lil Wayne are the best rappers alive. And I actually stick next to Kanye.
But who?
That's my favorite. But Lil Wayne,
they definitely
and
up there.
Nicki Minaj are the best rappers alive.
And it's crazy that everybody he beefed with were the same people that he looked up to. It's crazy to me.
Nicki Minaj,
yes,
Lil Wayne and Kanye are the best.
I just think it's weird.
Now you beefing with Ross.
When it comes to this Drake, the beef that's happening right now, it's just wild to me. I don't know if we've ever seen a beef where the people who are beefing with another artist, he made them bigger. We know for a fact, even with the argument that me and Laugh made, where she had points that I couldn't even rebuttal. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that the hits that Drake had for Rick Ross and Future, they eclipse the impact that they may have had for his career.
Absolutely.
He made they hits, it don't add up. Guess what? Future, this album that he has is one of his best-selling albums. The album after this is a Drake album.
Yeah, because if
for best-selling, Future don't have no
if
hits
I was in mind
without Drake.
If I was in mind when you made these two albums, you owe me. I agreed with the invoice so much. Y'all don't even get it. When I
hope it's the real thing that
and y'all owe him y'all owe him $1 million.
Y'all owe him money
because y'all wouldn't even be here. No one would have cared.
Nobody. We don't give the streets love Future and Metro for the bops that y'all give, but we don't give a fuck about y'all beefing with Drake for it. This shit just happened to be hard. Maybe because I ain't listened to it.
But this We Still Don't Trust You is really nice. It's really smooth. I like it a lot.
Word for it.
I like it a lot.
Do you think Kendrick will drop, and do you think Future will drop again?
Because they just
announced a tour.
Unless he's making the beat and
the
mixing and mastering it.
No, that's Metro.
I'm just saying though.
They dropped a tour. We Trust You. That's the name of the tour.
I'm not going
at all.
And I want to go because it's Future, but it's like I don't want to go on the back of this. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I don't.
Like, give it up. We get it. Like, okay, y'all don't fuck with them.
I don't, because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. There's no way that Future and Metro win a rap beef to Drake. And you want to know why? You said you don't?
I don't.
You want to know why?
I'm going to pour a little bit.
Y'all dropped a whole album to diss Drake.
And that's corny. Well, no, it's not corny. I like it. But
Drake dropped a track where he didn't mention Future at all.
And told you you should be making some drums, nigga. You should be making some drums.
He barely mentioned Metro in his diss track. It was mainly towards Rick Ross and just niggas having their name in his mouth, and Kendrick. Most of his disses to Metro was him to make a beat on his IG story. Y'all had to drop a whole album. This nigga played y'all dust. He didn't even think y'all were worthy for a whole track. He automatically won. Y'all dropped 2 albums and a tour. 2 albums and a tour.
On the back of this nigga. On the back of this nigga.
Of y'all
on the back.
Dissing Drake.
On the back.
2 albums and a tour.
On the back. And that's what I be talking about. On the back.
Oh, you been a Bible thumper? Oh, that's
2 albums and a tour. That's all I'm saying. Drake, when it comes to the beef part of it between Drake, Metro, and Future, y'all already lost. Y'all already lost. It's no way that y'all can come back. Kendrick, May the odds forever be in your favor. I hope you drop the track. We'll see it. That's fine. I'm fine with being a Karen, but I'm just saying, like, it don't make. If you really sit down and think about it,
see, that's why
you really think, and you really sit down and think about it. One of the biggest rappers in the game had to link up with one of the best producers in the game to release an album to diss me, not a track. They had to release an album to diss me, and the only thing, the only thing that we're talking about when it comes to this album that y'all released to diss me is the track that features Kendrick Lamar, who was in the Big Three, and his name is mentioned after mine. So it never matters. Because we don't talk about Kendrick before Drake. I don't give a fuck how many awards he has and how many albums y'all say is amazing. We don't put Kendrick before Drake when it comes to the Big Three discussion. Unless it's solely about rap skills. That's it.
It don't matter.
Lyricism.
That's it.
It just wins.
That's it. Anything else when it comes to the Big Three, Kendrick isn't beating Drake. Maybe Grammys. I think Kendrick has won more Grammys. I hope Kendrick drops a diss.
He will. Now that I know.
The one that is out there now may or may not be AI.
What I seen on Twitter, I seen that somebody on Twitter, Daylight, actually, shout out to Daylight, because he was on J. Cole's album, and he retweeted that the producer for Rigor Mortis, and I don't know if y'all know Rigor Mortis from Rigor Mortis from Kendrick Lamar. If y'all know that song from, it's back in the Section 80 days, right? Y'all know how hard he snapped on there, and this gentleman was the producer. And he confirmed that something is coming. And if he's involved...
But it ain't came yet.
It froze time.
If you heard Rigor Mortis...
What's the holdup? Because Rick Ross gave us
I'm about to play a couple bars of Rigor Mortis, because
Rick Ross gave us a hit in 2 hours.
No.
You, Kendrick, you ain't been doing shit.
No, Rigor Mortis only happens when you die.
But that's an old song. He's the producer of the old song from like
Wade in the Water.
But the beat was so hard.
It's like a black type of Egyptian.
I just feel like as soon as Drake drops something, Kendrick should have dropped something, because Kendrick has been the one sitting on his. It's a reason that Kendrick is the one that has been sitting on his hands for the last few years in this rap beef. Drake been sending shots.
Kendrick can't respond as fast as Rick Ross.
Why?
No, he can't.
Because Kendrick doesn't have the backing that he had anymore.
He doesn't.
He's now away from TDE. He has his own thing. It's only him and his cousin PG Lang.
Hey, Mom.
And maybe they don't have the whole mechanics out yet.
I don't believe you.
Maybe he doesn't have the whole mechanics down yet.
Still
maybe.
Kendrick.
Yeah, but you can't use. Hold on, listen.
Yes,
Hold
you
on.
can.
No, you can't.
They've been tweeting about it.
Shh. You can't use the same mixer and masterers from TDE because you're not part of that no more.
They wrapped up in it.
They're not doing it for free.
That's fine.
But that's why he used the animals on his land and profit from that. Because
that's Rick Ross, though. I'm talking about Kendrick don't have the same people no more. He doesn't have the same support anymore. He can't answer.
The ass kicked in, Mom.
He can't answer
as quickly. I'll give you that he can't answer as quickly, but I won't give you that he can't use those same resources, because these same resources.
Because you're in a contract.
No.
Punch runs a tight
on Twitter.
Punch runs a tight ship. You can't use.
But they've been all over this rap beat. They've been eating it up.
They're eating it up, but they can't step in. They can't be like, "Hey, Kendrick, I'm at the studio right now, nigga. Just pull up."
They can. Why can't they?
Because no,
It's just a check.
it might be
So y'all
in the
disagree.
contract.
What contract?
What's the
Something
contract?
something that's in
under
there.
contract no more though. His contract is expired. He's not
Boom.
with
Who's
ATVE
in
no more.
contract?
Let's go.
Kendrick isn't with
Let's go
TDE
then.
no
So
more.
how you define contract?
He can't use nobody on TDE. That's what I'm saying.
So
But he not on the new label. Isn't he an independent artist?
It's his label, and he ain't got shit. That's the
Oh.
problem. That's why he ain't got shit. That's why my
Oh.
baby Keem ain't got shit. Nobody has
Oh.
shit.
So how
Oh.
you defend yourself, Jay, from that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
He has no mixers. He has no engineers. He has nobody.
So
Oh.
that you win.
He has nobody.
Thank you.
That's the argument. Y'all are good friends with each other. That's crazy. Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
Y'all are really good friends.
Realistically, long game, y'all gonna say whenever Kendrick release his diss to Drake, because he'll release one.
Because he will. I do believe that.
Y'all gonna go up for it.
It's not gonna be as quick as a Rick Ross.
Y'all gonna go up for it. Y'all gonna think it's better, but in the grand scheme of things, it won't be better. It's just that Kendrick is Kendrick.
We'll see.
Kendrick is one of those rappers where he rap fast, he rap loud, he's more animated, so
Well-
y'all go up for him more.
Well,
Because if we keep it in 100, if we keep it in the beam, the person with the best diss
Don't
track,
say it, keep it being.
no, keep it a beam. The
Keep it
person with
real.
the best record that has come out during this whole fiasco with the rap beef and the big three and others is Cole. And it's not even available on streaming anymore because he did pull it like he said he was.
and that's why I don't
Cole is
want to
better
talk
than
about this
everybody.
nigga no more. I'm done.
Cole is-
I'm
That's
done when
why
it.
you should be.
I'm done when it
Cole
comes
is-
to this beef. I'm
Cole
done.
is-
Cole got
I'm
that
done.
vision.
No,
I'm done.
Cole kill it.
Cole
No,
got that
he didn't want to go
vision.
back and forth. I don't want to go
think
back
it
and
was
forth.
about him not going back and forth.
No,
I
'cause
really
it's gonna
think
be
it
a
was-
back and forth.
He after he dropped that album, he was checking
No.
out the scene and he was
Cole
just like, you know
had-
what? This ain't got nothing to do with me.
He was like,
This
oh,
ain't got
shit.
nothing to do with me.
I'm like, damn, he look like he just got his ass whooped over there. Let me
out of here.
Let me
I'm
move.
out. This ain't got nothing. I
Nah,
don't
for
want no
real.
smoke. I'm out of it.
Man,
That's all it was with Cole.
Cole has a vision, y'all.
He got the vision. He got that foresight. He's that
He
nigga.
has it.
Let me step up out of this. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
It ain't got nothing to do
Kendrick,
with it.
because I love the game and I love the battle rap. I'm that nigga. I'm that rapper. I've been calling y'all out. You finally said something to me. Somebody finally said, so I'm gonna say something. And after he said something, he was like, you know what? I should have just paid him dust.
which is what I
My
said from
bad.
the fucking beginning.
We did. We said it from the jump, and we agree. I still believe that Cole shouldn't have said anything.
Nothing.
At all. I agree.
And especially if you're gonna take it,
had to
apologize
take
2
it back.
days later, and
He had
then
to take it
7
back.
days later you take the whole fucking
He had
song
to take
down.
it
I'm
back.
done. Then don't talk to me about Jermaine in this beef. I am done
he
with
still
him.
got the hardest track.
Great. Moving on. Because he don't have a horse in his fight. He not gonna
Kendrick-
respond if somebody say
Kendrick
anything to
dropped a
him.
song. Kendrick dropped the song. It's a song out there now that they're saying it's AI, but we can't confirm.
No, they
or
tried to
deny
say
if
that
it's
Drake's
AI.
song was AI until people started to agree that it was actually hot. That now it's not AI. Listen, I'm not playing these
How
AI
do
tricks
y'all
with
feel
y'all.
about? Hold on. 'Cause
Y'all
this
niggas-
part of the beef was very interesting to me.
All right.
Metro Boomin may or may not have dropped the reference track to one of Drake's songs, which is one of the biggest Drake songs from her loss. He copied this song word from word. And
Who wrote it?
Little Yachty. Switch it to both of us. Switch it to both of us.
Put it on one. Put it on one.
Sorry. Little Yachty.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
I can't.
He been writing. He been writing for all the baddies on top of that.
He's credited on a track. So this is interesting because during the Meek Mill and Drake beef, it got exposed that Drake uses ghostwriters. Came up again with his beef with him and Pusha T. Now it's coming up again with his beef and everybody in the music industry as far as male rappers. a lot of people are just like, we shouldn't be giving Drake as much because he's a rapper that uses ghostwriters. I don't really know how to feel about it. I will say this though, as a rapper, it is wild to use a reference track word for word. You ain't change. He did change like one bar because it was.
Let me ask you this: Do you think Yachty's song would have got more? Do you think he would have made more money?
He would have let me in.
Okay,
Drake's song was better. Drake's song was better.
Okay, then.
I didn't like Yachty's song.
Not only that,
where his voice switched up. Drake was hard from start to finish.
Time out. The trajectory from the song wouldn't have went as high with Yachty.
Agreed.
Look at the bag. This is my Caitlin Clark.
I agree.
Shit all over again. Like, just take the bag. You're still using your skills.
I agree.
What the fuck? Like, just.
I agree. I do also feel like y'all should be. This is different than when we found out that Drake used a reference track for the verse that he wrote for. The verse that he was on with Meek, because Lil Yachty he's credited as a lyricist for this song. We didn't know that he wrote that it was the whole entire song, like bar for bar, word for word, except for that one segment where Drake switched it up a little bit.
But be clear, they only came to play it because it's me. Okay,
Metro, then. Because he was getting trolled by Drake. I'm gonna link the reference track. It don't hold weight to me. I know y'all feel some kind of way because if you're a rapper, you're supposed to be writing your own stuff. But to me, I'm sorry, it don't hold weight that the fact that I already credit this person.
It doesn't fucking hold weight because Drake is not a rap star. He's a pop star. Stop holding these rap.
Drake is just a star.
He's a white boy. He's a white boy. He's a white boy. Guess what all white boys have? Writers. Quit playing with me. The only one I know is from Detroit. They ain't got no writers. Eminem. Oh, and the other great white that I just played. Shout out to TE again.
Yeah, I like rap beef. Shout out to Joe Budden and his network. They had to release a whole episode for it
today
to talk about the beef and dissect it. I love what it does for music. It still makes me feel some kind of way because when Nicki is beefing with anybody, we drag her. But when it's male rappers beefing, we love it. I don't like that aspect. I feel like it should be the same across the board. Rap beef is rap beef. And I'm here for rap beef at all times because it does make the music scene interesting when the best of the best are the ones that are involved with the rap beef. It's Drake we talking about. It's Rick Ross. It's Kendrick. It's J. Cole. Kanye, if he decided to say something, because we know he got smoked with Drake, he won't say nothing, but still, it's the aspect of he may. Lil Wayne. What if Lil Wayne decides to be like, you know what? I'm tired of y'all niggas jumping up on my nigga, ganging up on them gang. I'm going to say something. Then what?
He better not.
Birdman already done said something, and we know Birdman and Rick Ross have had beef in the past. 50 Cent done said something on Drake's behalf, and we know Rick Ross and 50 Cent done had beef before. Tia and all her teeth and her smile, she done told Drake to hit her up for some tea about Rick Ross. Like what rap beef does for the grand schemes of just music in general, it's a beautiful thing. Things are getting racist. Shout out to Woo, he in the building. Things are definitely getting racist.
About time.
Rick Ross is definitely coming him a white boy.
You gotta keep the race wars alive some way. Shout out to the Jew.
Okay. So the mama who is a Cleveland employee, if you owe parking tickets for Cleveland, pay them because they're going to start putting boots on people's cars if you do owe them tickets or money.
Child, I stay in the house. That's exactly why I stay in the house.
If
That
you
right
stay in
there.
the house and your car parked in the driveway, you'll be fine.
In my
But if you're going to
driveway.
be outside and you owe them money,
In my
pay your
driveway.
ticket because you may come outside and it'll be a boot on
That's
your
your
car.
fault.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? Besides rap beef? I'm here for it though. I love it.
I think.
I hope Kendrick drop a track. I hope Future drop another track, but I don't think Future will because he got a whole 2 albums and a tour, and Future ain't a rapper.
Guys, you guys were going up about the Allen Iverson statue. I need y'all to know. Everybody's statue is that small.
Everybody's statue is that small.
Is that small.
It is.
Everybody's statue.
Everybody's statue is
that
sad,
small.
But the
I
Philadelphia
wonder what
76ers,
big
they don't
big
own,
statues do they have?
They don't have any big statues because they don't own their arena.
I
They
would like
don't
to know.
own their arena, so any of the statues that they have to honor the greats that have played on their team, they're outside of their practice facility. And all of the statues that are outside of their practice facility are those size of the smaller size. When I saw it, I was just like, this is disrespectful. He looked like a whole
Oh no, the
kid.
whole internet went up.
Yeah. And then I was just like, oh, so all of their statues are this size. Okay, well,
You
I
see
guess
the
they keep
meme
pace,
with
but
Bow Wow and Like Mike and
he looked exactly like a Bow Wow.
what's
like
his name?
Mike.
Calvin Cambridge. They was like,
Yeah.
oh, they made a like this ain't Allen Iverson, this Calvin Cambridge.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I was
that's
like,
exactly
nigga,
what?
what?
It looked like. That's exactly
It
what it
did.
looked like.
It did with the braids and the.
It said gentrification.
Oh my god, man! Listen,
It said, we're here.
Look, they don't own their land. So
That is
they
all
can't
I
put
had.
Statues.
Hey.
I want to watch the documentary for the submersible, but
Oh, about the
Just laugh at it.
the submarine that imploded.
yeah, I want to watch any documentary about
Yeah,
that.
I want to see all that.
Any fucking documentary
It's
about
giving
that.
numbers.
Check it out, y'all.
Wherever y'all can find it, and if y'all can find it in the U.S. because it's only available. Hold on, it's only available on Channel 5
You can read numbers,
in the
you can-
UK, but I need this shit to be available in the US. I need something in
They
Netflix.
want that.
I need something on Netflix, HBO
We
Max,
too smart. This
Amazon
Oh,
Prime. I need.
All of it.
I want to see what was on the flyer.
Right. Right.
Send
And the
me
fine
the
print.
advertisement. I will put it on my wall. Like this, what got y'all up? This what got y'all dead, nigga.
They sued. They sued McDonald's for hot coffee. Come on.
Did they had a price on there? What it say? Please DM for details.
Yeah, it's always the please DM for details. You know,
DM for location.
DM for
DM for
location.
prices. DM for tables. DM for reservation. Yo.
DM for all of
All right,
that
I'm
shit.
done. I'm done. I'm
DM for
done.
all of that shit.
I'm done. I'm done.
We should be rich as fuck.
Y'all.
We getting there.
Y'all.
That's it.
It's 2 minutes and 8. 2:08.
I don't think it's nothing in my head that I like legit want to talk about with y'all. I don't know. We them niggas.
Here you go. I'm
just
muting
here.
up.
I'm
muting up.
I was just born. I was not supposed to be here.
Just put the camera on me. It's about that time. We them niggas. This was episode 217. Next week we'll be back at Lounges with Uncle Fats, with Fleas. It's our 420 episode. We booked and busy until July with guests because it's hot out here in the streets. We told y'all it was a year of pressure, and that's all we applying. We them niggas. Last Saturday of the month, we'll be back at Lounges for our 12th live performance show. That's a year worth.
I gotta tell my
So
woman about that.
it's free. Bring somebody with y'all when y'all
I
come
forgot
because
to
we
tell
want
her.
that bitch packed out. That's what is this month we're in? April 27th.
Y'all, he kills me.
CSR Lounges.
This nigga tried to tell me about July. I'm like, July,
She shut me
nigga.
down, so I'm no longer taking bookings for July. I'll start taking the bookings for July and June.
Cause
But
my
Lav
God,
said, no, we not
you
going
can
to
take the
July.
bookings, but
'Cause I
don't
was
tell me
ready.
about them. I
I was ready.
That's too far in advance. My God,
I'm just saying.
we
don't
ain't. I ain't even made it to. I looked at the date. I'm like, it's 4/15.
Look, they
It's tax
thirsty to
day.
come on. They
And you
thirsty
telling me
to come
about
on the
what
pod.
in July? No.
And you know what's crazy about this? I just said not last week, the week before last week about how we don't need y'all niggas for views. And how other podcasts in Cleveland do. And we're booked because Laugh made a post. Laugh made one post. And because niggas was so pressed, now we're booked to July. Stop playing with us. Stop. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm just all I'm saying. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm just Jer. She's the Lucky Lav. He's the Alien Gold on IG.
Marshall on the switches.
Marshall on the switches.
What is the tea, little girls?
He done pressed everything. God damn.
Follow him. You need a photographer? He got you. He got you. He's really, really good with the photography for merch and stuff. He's really, really good for that.
He took this pic.
He
Y'all see
took
this
that
pic?
pic.
It's all live. It's all live.
Look, hit him up. Hit us up. We them niggas.
I guess that's all we got for church announcements.
That's all we got for the church announcement. So this was episode 217 in this bitch. Once again, next week we'll be at Lounges for our 420 episode with Uncle Fats and Fleas. Make sure you tap in, have your blunts rolled, because we're going to be smoking, we're going to be chiefing. Hit us up on PlayStation
Don't laugh
Network.
at me.
Hit us up on a PlayStation Network and Xbox. Just Jer, the Lucky Laugh. We them niggas. And as always, until you hear from us again, go be great out here in these streets.